I'm here with Jennifer Boehnert and Olga Wilhelmi from the Research Applications Lab. Can you tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do at NSF NCAR?
I am the GIS coordinator at NSF NCAR in the GIS program. We bring together weather and climate data along with other types of information in order to solve complex problems.
And I'm Olga Wilhelmi. I'm a project scientist in the Research Applications Lab, and I'm also the lead of the NCAR GIS program. I study the interactions between weather, climate, and society with a focus on societal risks, social vulnerabilities, and the resilience to changing climate conditions and hazardous weather events. And I use GIS as a tool for interdisciplinary research and for science communication.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what exactly is GIS?
Yeah, so GIS stands for Geographic Information Systems. So think of online maps. So GIS is used to collect data, analyze data, visualize data, and store data. We can bring together lots of different data layers into one map in order to start asking questions about where something takes place, what is changing, or some what-if scenarios if something changes.
For example, in our work on extreme heat, we use GIS to map heat-related mortality and morbidity across urban neighborhoods or US counties. And then we bring other information into GIS, such as model outputs from NSF NCAR climate models, from US Census representing housing and sociodemographic characteristics, and other data that gives us information about access to air conditioning or medical care.
Can we head to the library so we can see some examples of GIS being used?
Absolutely. So one example is using GIS to better understand storm surge inundation. We can bring in the storm surge model output into GIS, overlay it with 3D urban fabric, so 3D buildings, 3D cars, trees, and this way we can really understand the timing and extent of the flooding.
So a lot of local governments and community leaders already use GIS to monitor and manage natural resources, to inform decision-making, to use GIS for emergency response, public health interventions. And decision makers also can use GIS for sharing information about risks and vulnerabilities with the public, because GIS can be a very powerful storytelling tool to communicate where the risks are, who may be affected, and what potential solutions may be.